Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Today I got a project for you guys that I think could be absolutely massive in the next bull run. Just imagine if you could get into a project like ADA or Polkadot or Solana or any of the other blockchains that have done really well right at the ground floor right after they launched back when in 2018 or 2017 or 19, whenever some of those projects launched, or even earlier, right when they first got taken off. That's what the potential of this project has to be, with the team that's backing it and the experience that they have and what they're trying to do. Now, I'm not saying that this is what's going to happen with this project. I'm just saying that the potential is there. And I actually purchased 10,000 of this token the other day, and it's actually jumped up since I purchased it. I purchased it pretty much right at the right time. I got it at around just under 17 cents, and I think right now it's right around 25 cents. So the token is called TENET, T-E-N-E-T, and right now it just launched recently in the last few weeks, and they're a brand new project, but the team behind them has got a lot of experience in blockchain. And we'll take a look at the project here and take a look at their website and look at the chart and just see what it's doing and where we can go with this project potentially in the future in the next bull run. So let's jump into it. We got TENET here. Like I said, it's at 25 cents currently. I honestly believe that this project could do $10, $20, $30 in the next bull run if it does as well as some of these other projects that have just taken off. Now, the team behind them, we'll look at that team in just a minute. We'll go to the chart here. As you can see, they've just launched back here on the 25th. So like 4 days ago, really, was when it registered on KuCoin. I think they launched just before that a little bit. But I purchased it yesterday right at about 16.8 cents or something like that. I actually posted in my Telegram when I was purchasing it and how many. I try to do that in my Telegram group. I only have a couple people in there right now because this channel is new, but anytime I go to purchase something, I'll try to post it in there if I remember to, just so people know when I'm buying and what I'm buying. I'm not saying to copy my trades or anything like that, but just to keep people informed of what I'm looking at and what I'm doing. So after I purchased it, it actually jumped up to like 29 cents within a few hours, and right now it's settled down around 26 cents. And I don't know, it doesn't show the 26 cents now, but it actually peaked up here at 28 cents. Yesterday hit 29 cents at one point on certain exchanges. I purchased it on KuCoin, I believe it was. So you just got to kind of wait possibly for a correction on this one before I would buy it. I would say anything under 20 cents is a great buy, and if it's hard to say whether it's going to have a correction or not with it being so new. It may not get down any lower than this, so it's kind of hard to say, but I hate to tell people to buy something after it's pumped. But I would say if you did purchase it now, there's a chance that it could come back down under 20 cents again, but there's a chance it might not, so just keep that in mind. But the potential for it to get above 26 cents is huge, so I don't think in the long run you'd have to really worry about it too much, just to throw that out there for you. I'll go to the website here. Right now it's at a $12 million market cap, so it's a really low market cap, but this is a new blockchain. TENET implements diversified proof of stake. Restake your stake assets to validate smart contract network secured by omni-chain governance. Further unlock the earning potential of your LSDs by using them in native DeFi ecosystem to mint a stablecoin, provide liquidity or trade on leverage, which I don't advise trading on leverage at all. You'll get wrecked. Unlock liquidity, maximize returns. Got LSDC liquid staking dollars. They've got a stablecoin. But this website just kind of goes over what they're doing, and they're doing it like a proof of stake, and it looks like their testnet here. It's all-inclusive ecosystem, yield maximization, industry's first blockchain with native gauges. Yeah, I think they've interlocked like artificial intelligence into this blockchain, which makes it really cool. With the developers, we'll get to the team here in just a minute. Introducing the human-friendly user interface for Web3. TENET's first major application is a Web3 mobile wallet featuring advanced transition assistance, yield optimization, ask and you shall receive. EVA makes Web3 access to all. Chat and learn about the future of finance with the most up-to-date synthesized information. And they got a TENET DEX, so that's pretty cool. They'll be doing the DEX with deep liquidity, lending market. And here's the advisors. Josh Neuroth, he's the leads product at Anchor. Anchor is a really good project. They did really well in the last bull run. And Kamyar Matini, director of growth at Block Damon, staking firm valued at $3 billion. Leading commercial and GTM strategy across Block Damon's suite of products, including traditional staking, liquid staking, and data APIs. And then Marco Robustelli, I don't know if I pronounced it correctly or not, but he was a CMO at Anchor. And just for an example, if you're looking at projects, like these guys came from Anchor with the potential of this to do in its first bull run. If you look at Anchor, they got up to $1.5 billion market cap in their in their first bull run. So if you look at Anchor compared to TENET, it's at 12 million market cap right now. So if we look at that, they can do I don't think you can see my calculator on here because I think I'm just recording the CoinGecko, but I'll calculate it out here. If we do $1.5 billion and we divide that by 12.5 million, where they're at right now, that's 120x from here. So that shows you the potential of this project. Now, some of these blockchains, a lot of them did much better than that. If you look at, let's go to ADA here, just as an example. Like I said, I'm not saying it's going to do this, but just look at the potential of what these projects can do. If you look at Anchor and go to their, ADA, sorry, and their market cap, their first bull run here, we'll zoom in here, it got up to $30 billion, its first market cap peak in the bull run. 30 billion. So you take, if I go to my calculator here and calculate out, I wish I could show this to you guys. I don't think it'll show up on the recorder though, because I think I'm just sharing that one screen. But if I calculate out 30 billion and divide that by 12.5 million, that's a 2400x. So if you stuck in like $1,000, that's $2.4 million. Just wanted to show you the potential there of what this could do. Now, I'm not trying to hype this project or anything. I just want you to realize that there's good projects out there where the potential is high. I wouldn't stick a whole ton of money into something like this because it is risky, being such a low market cap, but being that they have a good team, it should do really well. I went ahead and bought 10,000 shares with some of it was basically money that I got for free from some other tokens that I did good trades on. So I just reinvested that and stuck in about $1,700 to get 10,000 tokens out of this, because the potential of it is just huge. But that's we can look at the roadmap here. They started back in 2022 with their research and development. They started their blockchain development at the end of 2023 or 2022, and then they launched their testnet in Q1. They did their EVA Alpha and their LSD Hub Alpha. Now in Q2, they're working on these right here. Now we'll see how they do as far as meeting their goals. But a lot of times projects don't always meet their goals. But we'll see how they do on that. But you just never know. And it looks like they're going to do a DEX launch in alpha Q2, and then Q3 they're going to get into testnet blockchain mainnet, or TENET blockchain mainnet. So they might get their mainnet launched by the end of the year. That would be really good going into 2024. And then they want to do a lending market launch by the end of the year. So they have some really ambitious goals. Like I said, these guys are experienced. They work for Anchor, so they've got a good team behind this. They've done this before, so potential for it to do really well is there. Now, I can't guarantee they're going to do as well as some of the other ones, but there's a lot of hype behind this one. As you can see, they're already on almost 23,000 watch lists. And as you can see in the last couple days here, it's gone up, you know, from 16 cents up to, it's probably hit 30 cents on some exchanges and doubled in price already, and corrected back down to 26 cents. So we'll kind of watch it, see what it does, but keep an eye on this one. If I were you looking for a smaller cap to invest in, that looks like a really good potential for some huge gains. I just like to throw some of these out there in the mix. They're higher risk, so keep that in mind. Don't throw a ton of money into them. But if you play the right games, and you can, you know, just look at it as like gambling a little bit. You put a little bit of money in, and if it does really well, you could potentially make huge profits. But go into it with the aspect of, I could lose all my money. You know, just keep that in mind. So I threw in probably more than I should have, really, but it was extra money that I got from trading, and didn't cost me anything to have that money. So it was extra funds that I put in, and I figured I wanted to get 10,000 of these in case it hits. You know, if it hits $10, which I think the potential for it to do that is pretty decent, that's $100,000. So trying to take advantage of a few of these smaller tokens that look to be really good projects, and then but keeping it, less than 5% of my portfolio, and just kind of ride it out and see what it does. Now I'll probably take some money out around $5, between $2.50 and $5. I'll start taking some money out of it and kind of let it go from there and just see what it does. Just wanted to get this one to you guys and let me know if you've heard of it. It's pretty new, so a lot of you may not have heard of it. I jumped into it just in time before it jumped up to, like I said, almost 30 cents yesterday. And my wife and I were actually about to go on a trip with our kids out of town, and I was like, well, I gotta quick jump and buy this token quick before we leave, because I got a feeling that it's gonna jump up in price while we're on the road. And sure enough, I bought it just in time, so it was a good call. Let me know in the comments what you think of this one or any other small caps that you're looking at, guys. I'd really like to take a look at any of them for you and let you know what I think of them. Or there's a lot of them out there that I'm not aware of and I'd like to know about, just so I'm aware of them and can keep an eye on them. If you've got any questions, feel free to post in the chat, guys. Subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notifications on my future videos. Try to get these out daily to you guys, like I've said in other videos. And I do have that Telegram group if you want to jump in there. If you have any questions, I'll answer you when I get time. It just depends on how busy I am, but I try to post in there when I'm doing any kind of trades or anything that I think you could potentially make some good profit in. That's all I've got for this video, guys. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you on the next video. Have a great day. Thanks.
Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. Tell me.